Markets are sending mixed signals today as investors weigh competing narratives. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your India market briefing for August 21st. We cover the Nifty 50, Sensex, Bank Nifty, and the stocks dominating headlines today. Let us start with a snapshot of the Indian equity markets today. Starting with the Nifty 50, India's benchmark large-cap index. Nifty 50 is little changed, hovering near 24,252 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by a stock futures steady after tech slump. Investors focus on Middle East tensions. Nifty 50 is in a consolidation phase, a pattern that can precede a significant directional break. Watch the $24,737 resistance and $23,767 support as the boundaries of the current range. The Sensex, tracking India's 30 largest blue-chip companies. Sensex is broadly flat at 77,522 Indian rupees, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Investor sentiment is being shaped by a stock futures steady after tech slump. Investors focus on Middle East tensions. The Bank Nifty, India's banking sector barometer, is closely watched by traders as a leading indicator for the broader market. Bank Nifty ticked up plus 0.46% to 57,762 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that RBI's hawkish minutes rattle bonds, put rate hikes in play. With Bank Nifty moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $59,206 level above and $56,318 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. Now let us look at the stocks making headlines in India today. Maruti Suzuki dropped sharply minus 1.55% to 13,595 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500, NASDAQ close lower on tech weakness but recover after hours on strong micron earnings, Moo, Avgo, Google in focus, StockTwits. After today's weakness, the 13,187 Indian rupees area is the first meaningful support level to watch for Maruti Suzuki. A stabilization there would be the first sign that sellers are losing conviction. This is our analytical view, not investment advice. Infosys dipped minus 0.97% to 1,119 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by a stock futures steady after tech slump. Investors focus on Middle East tensions. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. Now let us look at the macro backdrop for Indian markets. The rupee is weakening against the dollar, trading at 95.71. A softer rupee compresses margins for import-heavy sectors like oil, consumer goods, and airlines, while IT exporters like TCS and Infosys benefit. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Foreign institutional investor flows are the near-term swing factor. Any risk-off in global markets tends to amplify selling pressure on Indian indices given the high FII ownership in Nifty 50 constituents. The biggest mover in India today is Maruti Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki is down minus 1.55%, trading at 13,595 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500, NASDAQ close lower on tech weakness but recover after hours on strong micron earnings, Moo, Avgo, Google in focus, StockTwits. After today's weakness, the 13,187 Indian rupees area is the first meaningful support level to watch for Maruti Suzuki. A stabilization there would be the first sign that sellers are losing conviction. This is our analytical view, not investment advice. Here is your market watch list heading into the next session. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your India market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of Indian and global markets.